Welcome to Bradley Central with a football player interview. I'm Gwen Shroyer filling in, and this to my left over here is Bennett Burris, a senior, and he's playing right tackle. Have you always played right tackle?
No, this is actually my first year. Last year I was left guard the whole season, and then really up to the summer they started working me in at tackle, and now I'm tackle.
And who's your position coach?
Coach Gideon.
And what do you think about position coach Gideon?
Oh, he's a character. He's a great guy, really intense all the time, teaches like good life lessons, and he's just a great coach.
So playing right tackle, I mean, if you're an offensive lineman, you kind of think the whole scheme. You're blocking for a running back that's coming through, or you're on pass block.
Yes, sir.
And you have schemes where you may pull, you may push, and you may slide. So tell us a little bit about your reaction. Let's say we know that Wilson's coming up and he's going to be running to your right.
So usually if Jackson's going to be coming running to my right, if he's running inside me, I really want to kind of get my butt between me and Jackson so the defender can't get inside of me. And if he's running outside of me, I really want to take a lateral step and kind of just seal him off from the defender being able to get outside.
And I played tight end back in high school, but as I know, there's a lot of linemen, they say they kind of have a spidey sense. If something changes, you got to react. So what's your normal reaction to somebody overloading on your side? And you didn't see that. Maybe it's not a blitz, but it's somebody overloading.
Oh, yeah. So what we do is if there's a outside linebacker that walks down, we'll call jack right. And usually, like 100% of the time, if there's an outside linebacker on your side, your end will slant towards your inside shoulder. And so we really just got to call them out so the whole offensive line will be able to react to the play and change who we're blocking and
Nice.
get new
And
shit.
you're a captain this year?
Yes, sir, I am.
And what does that mean to you to kind of react in such a manner like that and get that respect when you know things happen for the right reason and things, you know, on a moment's notice work out right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it means a lot. We have to lead, show by example, give 100% every day, help the freshmen out. I mean, you just got to be a good character to your teammates.
Yeah, and the Bradley fans really respect when the line is able to do their job. I mean, without that, we wouldn't see, you know, the kind of run offense that we're able to establish, which honestly is what put the game together last Thursday night. Tell us a little bit about playing the rivalry, you know, matchup with Walker Valley.
Well, it's a good rival. It's pretty heated. I used to go to school with most of the kids on their team at Ocoee, and you know, they came out and jumped the gun on us, and we probably didn't respect them as much as we should have. But luckily, at the end of the game, we rallied together and we came out with a win.
You know, in the first quarter, there was that, like you mentioned, the rattle. There was kind of a sweeping across the whole team. Kind of a calm, you know. There wasn't a jump up in presence. But in the second quarter, I saw some team leadership. I saw you pushing some of the players. Let's go. Let's get this going. I also saw Javin Burke, you know, really trying to coach up players along with the coaches. Coaches never settled, but along the players in that first quarter, there was just kind of a calm. It was an unnatural calm, but I saw the momentum change in the second quarter, especially deep into the second quarter. And then the third quarter, and then of course in the fourth. Talk about when you guys got the lead in the towards the end of the game there. And it went back and forth there a little bit. I heard comments, well, whoever scores last is going to be the winner.
Yeah, it kind of seemed like that's how it was going. I mean, I think they scored their second to last possession, and then we had to go down there and drive, and Jackson made a real good run, and we got in the end zone, and I mean, we just had to. I mean, we knew we had to score, or we're going to lose, and had to step up, stay calm, and just go through the motions.
And there's something about being a lineman, knowing that you're proving your ground, moving that momentum forward, I know that kind of gives you strength when you're at the depths, you know, of your strength. You've been out there in that kind of humidity and all the strengthening and conditioning that you can endure and keeping your liquids up, but you know, at the end of the game, when you see that momentum, it's a game of inches, and when you can put those inches together, talk about some of the camaraderie after the game you were able to talk about.
Oh yeah, I mean, we were just so optimistic. We were down 21-0, and I think what was a really drive that got our momentum going was the field goal we had at the end of the half. We drove it down the field, got Rojas to about 25, 30 yards, and he stepped up and made it. And then
He did.
at the end of the game, we were like, it was too close for comfort, but we rallied together, stayed calm, and won the game.
It was a really wonderful game. Let's also talk about your family. I know you got some family in the school system, your mom at Oak Grove.
Yes, sir. My sister, she used to go here. She graduated in 2017, I think. She cheered for the basketball team. And then I have a younger brother who is in second grade right now at Oak Grove. He'll probably come up here and play football. And then my dad, he grew up in Polk County and played basketball.
Okay. You got any other family members that go to Bradley? Cousins, aunts, uncles?
No.
So what has it meant to you to be a Bradley Bear? Thinking about this is your senior year, we're facing this struggle with COVID, and we got to play football though. What does that mean to you?
I mean, this whole summer we were all nervous. We didn't know what to expect. We didn't know we were going to have a season, but Coach Floyd, I mean, he kept us calm. He was just motivating us, telling us to work out on our own before we knew anything, and then we got to practice, and we've been able to practice since then without really stopping or having any worries. And it's just a lot of pride at Bradley. Like, we wanted to have our season, and I mean, it's great being a Bear.
Well, we love having you being a Bear, and that's all we have this week for this player interview. And until next time, God bless and go Bears.
Go Bears.